Let's see what you need to be more self-aware of at this time. Dear Spirit, what does the collective need to be more self-aware of at this time? Ooh, all right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this is the card that came out. It hit the floor, so I had to pick it up. It says, am I consistently showing up for myself? On the back of the card, it reads, some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Okay, so I feel like, and especially after reading what it says on the back of this card, I feel like some of y'all are like in like this, and it does feel like y'all are like in this very stalled kind of energy. It's not really stagnant per se, it's more like stalled energy. So that tells me that like you've started and then you just kind of like put it to the side. Maybe it's been put to the side for like more than just like a few days and more than a week. It's like you definitely started. You can say that you started, but for some of you, can you say that you've actually worked on this project that you're trying to build? I feel like this project also, I'm feeling like it's like for some of you, it's like you're like on the way to like entrepreneurship. It's like, so I'm seeing like some blocks, and it's like you're trying to take the blocks and you're trying to like stack them to build, but it's like right now it's just looking like blocks. There's nothing really stacked. There's maybe like 2 blocks stacked on top of each other, but there's still blocks on the floor. So that tells me that like you guys have started, but you stopped, and you stopped for a while. Like you set it off to the side, and you haven't begun again. So I feel like Spirit is asking y'all to like start back showing up for your business. Like, yeah, you started, but now it's time that you actually show up, and it's actually time that you y'all might be feeling like some discomforts when it comes to like actually doing what you need to do to get this project of yours to grow. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the steps are uncomfortable, but there's a saying, in order to be comfortable, you must first learn to be uncomfortable. I think I said that right. Let me think. Yeah, that's it. To be at the comfort that you wish to be at, you must first be uncomfortable. So it's like you have to unlearn everything that you learned, because you're used to learning. It's like being like a novice kind of. You're just like used to like not really having to put in these steps. These are like, and the steps I'm hearing now is like the steps that you're stepping into is like the steps that you don't normally see. It's like the steps people don't talk about, because it's like the in between. You're like right in the middle of the you're in the transition phase. So it's like you started, and then your next step requires you to move out of your comfortability altogether. It requires you to do something that takes you completely out of your comfort zone. And a lot of you have just like, you just stopped. Like, you didn't even like try to go further, because you're just so used to being comfortable. You used to not having to do this in between step to get to the next phase. But Spirit is asking you to take a leap of faith. I keep seeing the full card, and yeah, you're just at this step in your life where you must take like this leap of faith, because you're literally at the edge of the cliff. So it's either go back, which is what you've been doing, or take that leap of faith to go over to the next side. And I do feel like I did a self-awareness reading. I want to say it was about a read or two back, about like how you're at this, like Spirit was asking you to take a leap of faith. And I'm feeling like this is for y'all that like decided to go back rather than to jump off and take the leap. But you're literally right back where you started. You know what you must do. You're just not doing it. But it's required and it's necessary for you to get to the places where you want to go to. And yes, there is some discomfort in like leaping into the unknown. You don't know what's over there on that other side, but you'll never know until you actually do it. You gotta be courageous when it comes to these things. Like I just thought of a lion, and I also just thought of like Leo. But I'm also thinking about like from the Wizard of Oz when what's that guy? He was like oh, the Cowardly Lion. You gotta be like right now it's like you're the Cowardly Lion. You're too scared to like you see and it's just like but Spirit is asking you to get some courage to go into the unknown, okay? And I also am picking up that you guys are afraid of the unknown, which is why you keep on reverting back into your comfort phase. And on this card, Spirit just brought my attention to this. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent with your dream. So you might just be stuck at like this next part that you're afraid to go to for your dream, for your vision. But Spirit is telling you to look beyond this next step. Like, look at what this next step could open up for you once you actually go there. Like, and that's what Spirit's telling you. Like, everything, I'm pretty sure, like, y'all have had, like, some what ifs while thinking about your dream and your vision or what it could lead to. And it's like, I feel like Spirit is telling you that if you take this leap, it'll lead to everything that you're trying to get to and more. And like I even heard like some surprises, like it'll surprise you where it can take you, but it'll be surprises that work in your favor, like surprises that you didn't even think would be like possible for you. Confirmation. Surprises that you didn't even think would be like comfortable for you. So I'm not going to make this video too much longer. I wanted to end it with today's soul action written on the bottom of this card. It says, journal where you can be more consistent in your life. Oh, I'm sorry, let me start over. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals. Then show up. So for some of you, this is a business. For some of y'all, it's just like a personal goal, okay? My message applies to both. It applies to all of it. If you guys need more help on how to be more self-aware for this situation, I've created a reflection guide, and you can find a link to it in my bio.